right, sir. So if you could start with your first name, last name, and the spelling.
Yeah, it's Daniel, Daniel, Romero, Romero, and I am a PIO with Fontana Police Department.
Okay, and obviously we're here in Fontana. There's a very large police presence. What happened today?
Right. So today at about 1:28 p.m., our 911 dispatch center started receiving multiple 911 calls of a man with a gun and possibly an armed robbery that was taking place at the Bank of America on Summit Avenue here in the city of Fontana. We had numerous officers in the area. They arrived almost immediately on scene and started setting up a perimeter. So while they were doing so, this armed suspect exited the bank while still armed and ran across the parking lot and made his way over to a Wendy's restaurant. Our officers switched over and started setting up a perimeter at the Wendy's restaurant, and while doing so, this armed suspect exited the Wendy's and began to run towards the back of the building. Our officers followed, and an OIS, or an officer-involved shooting, occurred at that time. So the suspect is deceased and is on scene right now. All of the officers are safe and currently at our station being interviewed by the San Bernardino County Sheriff's detectives.
Okay, and so did the shooting occur inside the restaurant itself or outside the back?
The shooting occurred outside, behind the Wendy's restaurant.
Okay, and obviously this is a very crowded shopping center. Were there any civilians present, and how did that factor into how this incident happened?
Obviously this is the middle of the day. The parking lot was full and there was a lot of civilians out there. So a lot of things went right for us, being that this suspect didn't try to take anybody hostage or carjack anybody. And this is something that just happened to play out. And luckily for us, no innocent people got hurt.
Okay, and tell me about the weapon used. Was it a firearm, knife?
As far as I was told, it's a firearm. I don't know make, model, caliber, any of that information. All that stuff is still being reviewed by our detectives.
Do you know if he used the firearm at all, shot in the air or anything?
That I don't know.
And I see here we have officers from many different divisions, SWAT, forensics, the fugitive task force. Are they just here for manpower, or do they have an additional role in helping out?
We had a training day for our SWAT team, and a lot of our units were up here in the area, just happened to be here on training. So when this call went out, everybody responded, and it just so happened that these were the officers that got here on scene. That's why you see so many different divisions here.
Okay, and so at this point, how does your guys' investigation primarily play out?
So everything gets locked down, obviously, and our investigation gets handed over to the San Bernardino Sheriff's Department. They are going to lead the investigation and handle all of the officer-involved shooting interviews.
Okay, and so if the public has any details or information, tips leading up to the case, is there a phone number they should contact or anything?
Yeah, absolutely. If there was anybody out here, I know there was a lot of people out here in the parking lot when this incident happened, and if there's anybody out there that still needs to be interviewed by one of our detectives or the Sheriff's Department, just please have them call Fontana Police Department or the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department and speak with them.
Awesome. Thank you very much for your time, sir.
Yeah, no problem.
And also, can you say how many officers discharged the weapon? Was it a single officer or was there
It
several?
was multiple officers that fired the weapons. I don't have a number for you, though.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
Cool.